Hello, folks. This is Colin from Kincaid Outdoors, and to my left is Molly from Pest Hunter Outdoors, and below me is her husband, Jason from Pest Hunter Outdoors. He is Mr. Pest Hunter himself. How you doing, Jason?
Oh, let me take care of something real quick.
He'll be back up here in a moment. We are discussing first aid kits, what to have in them, how to use them. For different situations. You could have such a thing as a very small portable kit like you use for your backpack, or you could have a full-size bus kit for your vehicle of various types, whether you're driving a tractor, driving a truck, driving a car. Comprehensive kits come in handy given different situations. Like I've been having to use one at work that's like really huge, and because this is not a cut, folks. Just to let you know, this is a dry skin split.
Oh, hold on, because I'm still watching commercials.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to learn to sit down and be quiet for 2 minutes while the commercials are running.
Right? Because you have pay.com. Paycom is your commercial right now.
I've never heard of that.
It does payroll online. Everybody just clocks in on the phone and it tallies up their paychecks and takes care of that. Taxes, everything.
Okay. I've never heard that one. That's interesting. But I don't have employees, so I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
Not anymore. I used to have employees when I was working at my range, but working fair is a lot different than an average job that you would get nowadays. And people get really mad when you say, how much does it pay? About $50 a day plus extra tips. Because this is a concession thing. Hey, Backcountry, how you doing? Thank you for coming.
Hello, Backcountry.
I'm still watching commercials.
Yeah.
This is for large men's wedding rings.
Ooh.
Large sizes.
I'll be putting Backcountry's site in the chat for in case anybody doesn't have them. Follow them. Please follow Backcountry. I learned so much from looking around. And Rob on the road, how you doing, brother?
Hi, Rob.
We are discussing first aid kits. This is just a simple one from Walmart. And it's actually got a neat little logo. Be smart, get prepared. And it has some of the stuff that it came in originally, plus some extra stuff that it didn't. And first aid, it covers more than just Band-Aids. Because generally, I would consider this a boo-boo kit.
Hi, Deb.
Hey, Deb.
3 nights in a row. Woohoo!
Yep. I was covering for him last night. He was under the weather.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be polite about it there, Jason. You know that.
Oh, I know. No, like I said, no, the medicine they gave me yesterday just turned me inside out.
No, well, the thing is, your private medical business is your private medical business. No one needs to know that. Just because I know doesn't mean they need to know. Oh, I don't have no problem sharing people's sites out there, Backcountry.
That was 2 full-length commercials for you.
Wow. Thank you.
Manly Bands.
Oh, I heard of them. This is actually something some people might forget to consider in putting in a first aid kit. Is simple icy hot or a knockoff like the Equate version.
Right.
That because you get strains, sprains, things like that. This will help alleviate the pain that you are feeling. It would not. It'll leave it. It will not get rid of it. For that, you would need to follow up with like ibuprofen or aspirin or Tylenol, depending on your preference.
That's what we need to get in our first aid kits. 2 of this folding surveyor sticks.
Exactly, Rob. You're not wrong. That's one of the things I was talking about. I forgot that the commercials were running. Is that when you get your first aid kit, any first aid kit, they'll come with a little pamphlet. What I usually do is toss the pamphlet, and like this one here, as you can see, it's fairly packed. A lot of the gear I put in here. This is all what I put in here, most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. But they had a little pamphlet in the little flap here, and I took it all because it doesn't give you enough information. So that's why I usually call something this small a boo-boo kit for like cuts and scrapes and such like that. But if you have a survival guide, you have any kind of any survival guide. Let's see what I got here. Oh, well, I don't know if this would carry it, but I think they might. A simple back to basics book. Let's do a little quick.
Well, even the Boy Scout handbook will
Oh,
help.
Boy Scout manuals are really good. Let's see here. I'm looking under first aid kits just to see if it has anything. It does. Page 492 and 494. Let's check that out because I haven't really looked at that. But I am military trained under the medical thing because I was an Army medic for 12 years. And you never know what you're going to find. Oh, man. I'm just trying to find the first aid stuff. Oh, here we go. I actually had this thing pinstripes. It talks about, different methods, what you need to do about doing mouth-to-mouth, which I don't do. Heimlich maneuvers, about poison bites, snake bites, how to carry somebody without a stretcher, that kind of thing. You need a more comprehensive book in order to carry the stuff that you have like that. That was actually this resupply. Very smart, Rob. Very smart. Because most people would not know where to get replacements for their gear. Like Walmart would have, the basic would be considered the triple antibiotic ointment. It's not much, but this little tube will last me for quite a while. I'm not showing labels if I can help it, other than this one here. But your aspirin, your Tylenol, your ibuprofen. Ibuprofen is more versatile than Tylenol for one reason. Ibuprofen is a anti-inflammatory. Tylenol is not. It's a pain reliever. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And aspirin is the same way. So, hey, CR, how you doing, brother?
What's up, CR? Hey, just to let everybody know that they can also call their local municipality and find out when they do CPR training, and you can actually sign up for a class with most municipalities.
Try counties. We don't have not everybody has municipalities here.
No, I'm talking about your integrated city.
Okay, then cities and counties. Check there.
Yeah. Like I said, I know a lot of towns around here have volunteer fire departments, and usually they can put one together. They'll announce it. Then you can do a first aid. It'd be basically first aid until help arrives.
Your local YMCAs, YWCAs, those generally do have classes in first aid.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a basic first aid. It's just enough until help arrives.
Hey, Deb.
And remember, it's going to be anywhere between 2 and 7 minutes, depending on where you're at. Out here where I'm at, it's going to be a little bit longer.
Rob, that's a good idea about keeping everything stock same. And Deb, yes, I understand about aspirin. I take it every day. It's a requirement for me. But I have been trying to find alternatives in case of emergency, long-term emergency. So far, the type of thing I would be looking for does not grow in Iowa.
Oh,
Hey, Cliff.
That is correct. Watermelon does not grow in Iowa.
Oh, yeah, right. No,
Hello, Jason. Hello, Molly. How's everybody doing today?
doing well. We're doing our first aid kit discussion, and I was just talking about the different types of stuff. Like, if you had a choice between Tylenol and ibuprofen for your kit, I suggest ibuprofen because it's an anti-inflammatory as well as a pain reliever, not just one or the other. I mean, if that's what you have, go with it. Aspirin would work as well, but some people can't handle aspirin because it can upset the stomach. So just be warned on that one.
Also, if you're allergic to aspirin, it's not exactly wise to give somebody that without knowledge. But that's the biggest thing.
Well, the thing is, most people would know if you know if their person's conscious and they know that you're allergic, that's fine. You would be safe that way. But
don't give pills to somebody who's unconscious and choke on it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Give them Tic Tacs.
Well, the problem is if you're in a situation where you have to give somebody unconscious or otherwise Tylenol, unless they physically know they're allergic to it, having medical information like your standard necklace, your standard medical bracelet, or even like a little something in the like your ID, like you carry with you, your wallet, your purse, that has just a small amount of information as to what allergies you might have in a situation like that.
I do need to get a new one for my penicillin allergy and nut allergy and my mushroom allergies. But
those bracelets and stuff are expensive.
I break mine. They don't last long on my wrists.
Right.
You can also get them as a necklace too, as well.
No, I break those too. But right now, I only need one necklace, and I'm wearing it. This is for a whole different reason, but we'll go into that on another channel, type of day. But today we're discussing first aid kits. I was talking earlier before we went live, Cliff, about Bluebird school bus first aid kits. I've been trying to get a hold of one of those.
You usually sell those at you can get those if you have a food warehouse somewhere near you. Those places are usually going to sell them, which is really odd. You wouldn't think they would sell them, but because it's basically what you're going to look for is you're going to look for anywhere that sells restaurant supplies.
Well, I have a cousin who works at Bluebird. I have a cousin who builds the school buses.
Hey, Jeff. How's it going, Deb? Rob,
so,
how's it going? CR?
The one thing that Rob on the Road was discussing, when you get the tablets, don't get the capsules.
And, the capsules take too long to dissolve.
Right. And don't give anybody unconscious anything. So they either could choke or drown, depending on what you give them.
Or go into anaphylactic shock if they're allergic to something.
That is very true.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to discuss mainly kits that are used by conscious people to help minor to moderate things, because anything more than that would not be practical for the average person to carry, whether in their backpack or their car or their bag, what have you.
Back County Tripper, how's it going? Good to see you.
Yep. One of the first people to come in.
I don't know if I would be level 1 or level 2.
I don't know what you mean.
I was trained for car accidents too.
That's awesome. Backcountry, I really like it. I was an Army medic for 12 years, and an EMT as well. So I'm glad that you are trained. We are discussing this because too many people have kits. They grab them from Walmart, they grab them from Walgreens, what have you, and they throw them in their gear, and they say, "Oh, I'm good. I have a first aid kit." Then something happens. They open up their kit. He goes, "What do I do next?"
YouTube.
That's the main issue I have with most kits nowadays. People say, "Oh, I've got one," but how do you use it? What do you use each piece for?
I actually have multiple med kits. Well, I wouldn't say. Well, technically, I do have. I could actually, with all the stuff that I have, I could make a full-on med kit.
That's true.
Like
I understand that as an ambulance
one.
driver, tripper. I was, I understand completely.
If you're going to carry one in a car, make sure it is in a hard ammo case and marked first aid.
Yeah.
There's a rubber seal on it.
Yes. Waterproof. Make sure it's dry, because if it gets wet, the kit is ruined.
Yep. That's why I'm
unless
saying
they're in
ones,
like tubes like this, or unsealed containers of this, sealed containers of these. This is like a last minute ditch thing, just for a comfort thing. Like with this one,
like
is a basic one you get from Walmart. That's a good kit. I mean, that would be a good kit. Is that the one with the seal or no?
This one has a seal in it. Yes.
Okay. I'm just using my kit as an example, so I'm kind of tearing it up.
We just use this one here for my my range tools.
I like using tackle boxes for the kit I use, because I have a little bit more extensive gear. Everything's been prepackaged.
Yeah, the only problem is those are not air sealed.
No, the packaged stuff I'm talking about, all my stuff is prepackaged in Ziploc bags and things like that to help keep it watertight. One of the things that it came with this kit that I wish I could have more
40 millimeter cans too.
is this stuff like here. This is called Silvex, which is colloidal silver. Which, by the way, if you look up on YouTube, you can make your own colloidal silver liquid. Fairly easy.
What is colonial silver?
It is a very low grade. Let me look up the definition 100%, because that way I'm not making a mistake here.
All right. I think at this point I can turn those off. Rose in here, but oh yes.
Yeah. Agreed, Rob.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to find out something, because I know they use it. It's a health it's a supplement.
Not Scooter. Come here, Coco.
Give me a second here. The one here doesn't say much about it.
No.
Try a different one.
Scooter, get back. Get back.
Alrighty. Gotcha. Backcountry tripper. I keep wanting to say trapper.
It's Tripper.
I know. I want to say trapper for some reason.
So it's like Jack Tripper, from the his company.
Yeah, like I said, out here where we are, there's some folks that are in between towns here. It's 30 minutes before our help arrives, let alone to get you back to a hospital.
Right.
And that's if they can find you.
This is true. That's if they can find you, especially at night.
Yeah. Well, like this is here. Molly was asking what is used for. It's for minor cuts, lacerations, first and second degree burns, sunburn, skin irritations, and abrasions.
Oh,
is it a paste?
It covers a little bit of everything.
Is it a paste or is it a towelette?
It's a gel.
Oh, okay. So it's a paste. Okay.
It's actually a gel.
So we call it paste.
No, it's a gel.
It's a gel.
Gel and paste are two different things.
Well, they're close enough.
Like even in toothpaste, they're different. One is called a gel, one's called a regular paste. So don't ask me why.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So
you also get dry toothpaste, which that stuff tastes
powdered toothpaste it sucks. Trust me.
It's gross. You basically have to get your toothbrush wet, dip it in there, and then brush your teeth. But the problem is you drop the water droplets from the toothbrush in there.
Well,
It is unsanitary in all rights.
You can also use baking soda to brush your teeth.
You can. Taste like.
No, what the one I've actually heard of is people using salt. You can use salt too.
Because it's an abrasive to a point. You can also do it with sugar, but at the same time, you're sort of negating the effect of brushing your teeth.
That's a little bit more dental care. That's a whole different topic. I'm not going to try to go into that one. But basically, having different a kit that you actually know how to use each and every piece to I would say adequacy, because you're not going to be an expert at any of this. If you just get adequate at it, where you will know that you at least stop the bleeding, stop someone, well, say like with a cut or like like that, this is not a cut, by the way.
That was a Macus attack, is probably.
No, actually, this is dry skin splits. My work environment is very dry, and I could be putting lotion on my hand all day long, and my skin would dry out really quick. So yeah, just be adequate at your kit. No, as Rob on the Road was saying, you get a kit, you know where everything's in the kit. Also, put a list of where you get replacement pieces for your kits, whether you're using instant ice packs or even heat packs. They have their uses. But also carrying a little bit of, I'm just using this as, this Advil container to carry your pills in is a good way to keep your stuff down hand. Doesn't take up a lot of space. And this one here holds 10 tablets, but you can get some that hold up to 30.
Well, if you get the smaller dosage ones, you can get more in there. But the problem is you're still going to go through more of them than what you have with the bigger dosage.
Well, yes, this is empty.
Mini M&M tubes.
M&M tubes are really, really good too. I was going to say, once this is empty of Advil, like this is, I would put this with my low dose aspirin. I could put a lot of my little low dose aspirins in these because they're very tiny. And I could I'd have like a half a year's supply in this little container. Especially since I only need to take one per day. But the other medications and all that stuff, that's personal medications is above and beyond the average standards kit, which is what we're trying to discuss. Stuff for bee stings or bug bites. Just simple little, whether it be a styptic pencil or these kind of wipes, or give me a second.
Like
honestly, for most of that, you can just use Benadryl.
Yeah, but Benadryl, unless you're allergic to Benadryl. I have a adverse reaction to Benadryl. Like someone gave me a Benadryl tablet once. I was out for 3 days.
Oh. What about the gel?
I don't know. They gave me one tablet, and I was out for 3 days.
I have the Benadryl gel. It's a topical.
Baking soda. Okay.
Baking soda.
Yep, definitely, CR. You gotta. You're not there to say. You're here to
ease the pain for a brief moment while help arrives.
Maintain some kind of stability until someone's better trained goes, because like CPR is a last resort, folks. Tourniquets, last resort. Yes, they're taught in classes, but unless you have the time, the energy, and more than one person to help you, if you get down to that point, there's nothing you can do. I hate to say this, but it's true.
It is.
As I was saying, for big bites and big stings and stuff, get yourself one of these. Even though some people say, "Oh, that can't do anything," it can if it's applied soon enough.
And don't use tweezers to remove the stinger from the bees.
Nope.
That just pisses. That just
knife or
squeezes it more.
Hey, Eric Hunter, how you doing? Baking soda is a very well versed everything. You can actually use paste baking soda in a paste form on stings to help extract any of the poisons or stuff like that from the sting.
I would say the best way to remove a bee stinger barb is to use a piece of duct tape. Just lay it over there and pull it back.
Nope.
Won't work?
Why?
Nope, because you're squeezing the poison sac.
Actually, they actually said I was taught to use you can use an edge of a credit card or a driver's license to scrape it away. You don't squeeze it, you scrape it. But like this kit here comes with
a knife and scrape it.
Yeah, this is what this one is. This is an extractor.
Duct tape. I'm still using duct tape.
And this one here comes with sting relief pads, alcohol prep pads, in case you need to, a razor to clean the area in question. And if someone passes out, they have smelling salts and Band-Aids.
I got one of those in the med kit.
I've got two of these. This is actually what I picked up at a yard sale. It was fairly cheap, so.
What is that one?
The kits can be big, they can be small, but be comfortable with what you have.
We'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can find a specific.
That's what I believe in, Deb. I was saying a decent sized tackle box will work for a med kit. Duct tape was actually developed by the military for medical purposes in the field to hold wounds closed. Super glue was the same. So super glue, duct tape, those are two things you can keep in your kit or near your kit to help with wound closures.
And electrical tape.
Electrical tape, not so much.
It stretches.
Yes. Here's one that I'm a firm believer in.
When and when not.
Moleskin is a very good thing because of blisters and such like that. You need to take care of that. I have something in here that I have, which I will never use because of what it is. Give me a second. Where's it? Yeah. It's these. The little mini Band-Aids. Unless I'm shaving and I nick myself, I don't see a use for those.
Oh, no.
But for duct tape, you can use them to help close wounds like a butterfly closure. Matches also have automatically. I have them over here.
Oh.
You need matches to remove ticks.
Yep. And these.
Got those already.
A couple up here, your forceps. Some people call them hemostatic.
Do well, Backcountry. Thank you for coming.
Your kit too.
I'd like to talk to you more about your first aid experience.
And believe it or not, don't go to the pharmacy to get these.
Fishing.
Go to your local Walmart, get them out of the fishing section because they're going to be a lot cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
A lot cheaper.
That's where I got mine. But I do have an extra long pair that was found on the bank. Well, like that. I found a pair like that.
Yeah. Harbor Freight.
Found it on the bank.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, don't get the small ones from Harbor Freight. Those are junk. Go to your fishing section at Walmart.
Yep.
And get them there. You're going to find them the cheapest there.
Well, I was agreeing to what CR said.
Yeah.
Splints to a point. I like Sam splints because that's what I was trained in. But there's better splints they have now since it's been 20 years since I've been in.
Oh, I just saw a mouse.
That means he's dead. He just doesn't know it yet.
No, he's got to sit still long enough.
But hope it wasn't your finger, CR. But generally, all you really, for this one, I would consider a small boo-boo kit with a kit like this because it's really good for. You keep your basic Band-Aids, your antibiotic ointments, insect cream for bug spray basically, but something like this. That's cool and everything, but just get yourself a bigger tube. The regular first aid cream from Walmart or whatever.
You can also buy those in packs too as well.
Yeah. You can get this stuff from medical supply places if you wanted to, but you can't do anything once they're open. That's the issue. That's why I like the tubes. They're reusable. You could just close them off, use them ready for the next time. Okay. I hope your finger's okay.
No. That's the
that's a good idea.
That's the single stroke pneumatic closing.
No. Talk about
idea. I love the idea of the nail. But actually I have some really nice, good sized leather needles that work really well. They're curved and flattened on the end, easier to work with, especially when you have needle nose pliers or clamps like he's got.
Yeah, like these ones here. You want to make sure that there is a flat spot back up in here, and then you got the teeth right here for it.
Right. You can use them for more than just fishing, folks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the reason why I get the ones that are also the flat on the inside is because you can also crimp the barb as well on a hook.
Right.
And then not only that, you can also use that hook as a suture as well. If you have to, it's a last resort.
Yeah, I actually have the curved leather needles work awesome for sutures.
Yeah. And also having a small X-Acto knife kit inside your emergency kit is a big benefit to you as well.
Or a
and a Leatherman
knife would work too in a pinch.
Yeah,
or Leatherman.
Even
no, not a Leatherman. It's too thick. But a box cutter is about the same diameter as a scalpel. Not as quite as sharp, but pretty close.
Yeah.
But it would work in a pinch. Oh man. Well, I hope your finger's okay. It healed correctly is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was like 4 years ago almost.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've known guys who've broken their fingers in the field, did this and just like didn't tell us until 3 days after it happened. Hey, Blake. Or it was like me back in 2 years ago. I broke my left wrist, and I went to the doctor. They did the X-rays. It took 3 days till they realized, hey, you have a broken wrist.
Duh, that's why you think I'm here.
But the thing is, I broke one of the metatarsals.
Hairline fracture?
It was a hairline, but still broken. I was picking up a box, it slipped, and something went pop, and that was it.
I broke my elbow at the ball joint.
Ooh, that would be tough. Hey, Boondocking, how you doing? Boomer. We're going to say Boomer.
Of that.
Okay, I'm going to put up Boomer's information, and anybody else wants some information, I will put their people's sites up. And if you can help me do that, I greatly.
Hey, I'm close to 100.
All right. Oh, wow. Boomer's got a really nice RV. I don't have anything like that, but that's cool, though. Oh, crap. I forgot to do that. Okay, here's Boomer's information. And if anybody else could see someone new that we haven't seen in a while, go to their channel, check it out, post it back in here for people can check it out too. We're discussing first aid kits here, Blake and Boomer. Just to let you know.
Oh, I lost.
And by the way, Boomer, I've already was following you already. I didn't realize I was, but I am. I am going to hit the notification bell. That's the only thing I didn't do. But yeah, so you're good to go, brother.
My guys, oh man.
I was up to 1,000, but I dropped down. I'm like way down below now. I'm not sure. What am I at? I'm at 986.
Oh man,
I had to get back up to 1,000 again. But
if I put them away,
if you have any tips, tricks, suggestions, and good ideas for first aid kits of what someone could either carry on their person, in their bag, their bug out bag, their go bag, their car. Oh, there's one important one that I just remembered that I remembered because of Jason's dog.
Scooter?
Oh yeah. Pet first aid kits.
Yeah.
There is such a thing.
You're gonna get them at PetSmart.
They do. They come in. You can get them in little packs, which they can carry on themselves. They can actually carry their own weight. So even the small dogs can carry stuff.
Yeah.
But they don't. They can't carry much, but they can carry the stuff that they need. Cliff, what kind of kits do you got with you available?
First
Or
aid
is there
kit.
anything within reach?
I'm setting up my camera.
Or is it you have to dig it out?
I have this one that I found earlier. That's one that I showcased a while back. This one I got from Walmart for like
Could
10
we
or $12.
do a little look-see through that?
Sure, I can open it again.
Here, I'll make you bigger for this one. I'm curious to seeing what's in it again. Oh wait, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do this one.
I have another one that I was looking for earlier, but I don't know where it went.
I like this one here. This one here we can works a little better.
Let me get all the stuff out. This thing's pretty much packed full of
Show how it's closed up and everything. That way people can see how it encloses and stuff.
roll top.
Like a dry bag.
Yeah, dry bag style, and then it's got the it's got your compass.
CR wants to join the panel.
Scraper.
Who does?
CR.
Oh, give me a second.
It's got
CR.
the little
I have the thing at the top of the chat, but I'll repost it. There you go, CR.
Yeah, not the bag itself. I'm gonna tell you is not going to be 100% waterproof just because of the way it's looking.
It's not a
It looks
dry
like
bag.
it's made out of a ripstop nylon, but at the same time, I don't actually trust this to be seam sealed properly. Although the inside of the bag does look like it has a TPU coating.
Oh yeah, that's true, Deb. Definitely true.
So this might actually have this might actually be 100% waterproof if they seam sealed it right. I'll have to test that.
Well, if you do, let me know. Or better yet, do a video.
Nah, just fill it with water and see if it works. If not, then yeah.
Fill it with water, or just put something in it and like cotton balls or something.
I'll just fill the thing with water and see if it leaks. If it leaks, then it's not 100% waterproof, but it looks like it might be because that looks like a fairly heavy-duty TPU coating.
I can see that. That's a good idea to have a kit in your kayak there, Jeff.
If it's waterproof.
If it's waterproof, yeah.
Let's find out here. Nope.
It's not airtight.
Definitely not airtight, so it's not going to be waterproof.
Nope.
Water resistant.
Yeah, most likely. So if it's sitting in your bag and it's rained on, it should be fine. But I think for the most part, I wouldn't sit there and submerge that in water. Now, mind you, most of the stuff in this kit should be fine either way because the only thing that's going to get ruined is a little instruction packet that comes with like basic information.
It doesn't really give you any details, stuff that you really need.
This is just stuff that you can use for particular items. I got 2 big old glow sticks, like standard 6-inch glow sticks.
The glow sticks are a good idea too.
Both in green, so you're not blinding everybody.
Yeah, a waterproof case is always good, Jeff.
Triangular band. All of this stuff is going to come in Ziploc bags except for 2 or 3 things. So I've got a big old triangular bandage with 2 safety pins.
You can do so much with one of those.
Medium-sized safety pins.
You can do what with those?
You can use them for making bandages. You can use them for making a sling for if you hurt your arm. You could use it for tying on splints.
It's a 4 foot by 4 foot square, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy Scouts treat okay. You remember the I want to say ascot, the kerchief that the Boy Scouts used to carry?
Yes.
Same triangular size and that kind. Yeah. Okay. Those are okay, but they're the plastic kind, right?
Like the cheap version Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Those come with a Mylar sheet.
Those are good.
And then it does come with a garbage whistle, which redundancy due to the fact that there's already a whistle technically on here, so I got 2 whistles. Does work.
That's long as it works.
This is the part of the kit that really bugs me that I hate the most out of this is it gives you these shitty bags of water. You get 3 of them.
Okay, water is not a necessity in a first aid kit. It's not.
And then the random, well, it's technically it's considered a survival first aid kit, hence the reason why they have the stupid glow sticks in there. But at the same time, this is more of a stopgap measure than anything else.
Okay.
And it comes with a freaking power bar.
Well, for someone like, say, Jenny, who's diabetic, that might come in handy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, ain't the greatest kit.
CR, I put the link in. Why don't you come on up?
Basically, I bought this and wanted to test it out, and essentially, I basically bought a kit of water bag.
I don't need water. The whistle is the only thing I don't need.
And dude, unless my fingers have been completely severed, all 10 of them, I don't need a whistle either.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. Finish eating, then come up. You're more than welcome. Because all advice, any additions, because I mean, I don't claim to know 100% of this stuff because a lot of my actual technical knowledge is 20 years out of date because that's when I got out of the service. But a lot of it is still stands the test of time. It's the basics. Because if you need more than the basics, then I don't know what to tell you. You're beyond what I can do.
Basic
I can do a lot. I know a lot. But the basic kits that you usually see here, you can't do more than try to stabilize it the best you can.
If I got rid of the water, I could actually turn this like cheap piece of garbage kit into actually something decent. I have the materials.
Yeah, I would probably throw in a Bic lighter. I would throw
lighter, some Band-Aids, some butterfly closures,
super glue,
1 or 2 gauze pad at least.
Definitely that. Cotton balls.
Cotton balls.
Oh, actually, I'm getting you a really important one. I'm going to borrow from my wife for this.
Flint and steel.
But if everything comes in wipey form, what do you need cotton balls for?
Cotton balls you can actually use as an emergency wound closure.
Yeah, you use the sugar to stop the blood.
So you have a penetrating wound, you can actually use the cotton ball to absorb the same aspect that you would use a tampon, like the tubular or the applicator tampons.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're just talking about that, which is really funny.
This is what I was wanting to go get. This is, my wife's donation for this one particular topic. But
yeah,
regular pads work really well for bandage closures and stuff. They're made to stop blood, so that's perfect. Hopefully, you're not bleeding. That's the big thing. Yep, sugar packets, salt packets, pepper packets. Don't get me wrong. Pepper packets can be worked really well too.
Should actually test these out. I haven't used a freaking one of these lights in forever.
Well, I've seen there's supposed to be some that nowadays they're reusable, which I don't know how that is possible. But
yeah, I don't know how you reuse a glow stick. The chemicals in there wear out after about 8 or 10 hours.
Right. And I've heard about there's the electric ones nowadays, the rechargeable ones.
Yeah, they make battery style ones. It's a little tube, usually about 6 to 8 inches, and then does come with. But the thing is, you got to buy the little button cell batteries for them. You can find the ones every once in a while that run on like AA's or a AAA.
Right.
But those are like really hard to find.
But mainly, I mean, if you need a flashlight,
come to me.
This has tons of perfect flashlights for a good first aid kit. Something you can either hold on to or clip onto your hat. A little O light is perfect for that.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot this thing has a ferro rod on it too.
There you go. I was wondering about that.
I actually forgot. It does work. It's just not the easiest thing to get going, especially on something that's small.
Now, apparently, from what I gather, Deb is well versed in first aid. So, as well as backwoods. And I hope Yeah, straw making stuff out of the straws. I remember you mentioned that before, Blake. I have not made that. I mean, I guess you could probably, if you have a vacuum sealer type machine or something for your house, you can make heat seal those, or maybe you can use a curling iron or something to seal those straws shut.
Iron would probably be your best bet unless you have a food grade vacuum sealer.
Well, Jenny and I do have a vacuum sealer.
Yeah, we do.
So Deb is well versed above me because she's above the next level above me, because I was just a Army medic and EMT and ambulance driver.
Public Works.
I was a little bit of everything. And a good kit, she's got a really good design for a kit, because I always like the tackle box version, because everything, you open it up, you see where everything is at. You know which section is which without having to guess.
You have to get the right kind of tackle box, though.
Well, similar to what I've got in mind, it just anything that opens up dual this way. Well, let me go back down a little so you guys can see me better.
Yeah, because you need whatever you need. Whenever you open it, it has to have that secondary or third, those two shelves that pop out. That way you can line your stuff.
Yeah, Plano's ones work really well. They just open up this way, Cliff, and the shelves go out this way.
Yeah, I've seen those.
They make great archery boxes too. That's why I use a tackle box for my archery boxes. Same reason. But glue is it comes in small tubes. The super glue is a really good adhesive and also helps keep wounds closed. Cheap and easy. Does it hurt like hell when you apply it? You better believe it. But does it work?
It's
Definitely.
cheaper than liquid Band-Aid.
Huh?
It's cheaper than liquid Band-Aid.
And that stings too.
If that's what you can get, use that. Gorilla Glue could be used as well.
I've actually got a tube of Gorilla Glue just sits in my satchel that I have in my car, and it just stays in there no matter what.
Okay. Before I stepped on this and broke it, this is what I was planning on making in a little simple emergency kit.
Right.
I stepped on it and I broke it.
Yeah, those things are a dime a dozen. You go to like your local, what is it?
This is a simple little Sterilite
dollar store.
Yeah, dollar store, or
you can make a simple little first aid kit out of this
Max.
For your car, for your house. For your house, I would say a little bit more extensive. For your car, you tailor the kit to the situation you're in.
Let's see if I can't find my main first aid kit.
I don't generally plan on using the ice packs, but ice packs can be used for other reasons, not help reduce swelling and things like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let him out.
Exactly, CR.
Let him in. Yeah. Go.
A little kit like this is what I call, like I mentioned earlier, is my boo-boo kit. If you have a small injury, it's perfect, but you can only go so far. I mean, I can't even fit one of these in here.
Found my original
bigger than my whole kit. But having first aid antibiotic ointment is always a bonus thing.
Thank you, Boondocks.
I've got this one too.
Thank you, Boomer. I really appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Clips up there too.
Yep.
Nah, don't worry about my channel. I'm not. I'm more gardening at the moment, but yeah, I have this one. I've had this thing for years, and to be honest, I think I've only used about 5 Band-Aids out of it. So this thing, I have to replace everything in it.
Well, then you wouldn't mind going through it. I'm sorry for getting you to go through your gear, but I can't get my hands on the good stuff right now.
Like I said, oh man, my stuff's all falling out. I love
Pleased
this.
to meet you, Lance.
Nice. Thanks, Lance. I really appreciate it. By the way, like your RV.
Belt wear this, or you could belt carry this however you want.
It's like a molly setup.
Fanny packet.
Fanny pack style, and then I do like the fact that it does here. You know what? Let me turn my.
Is it a bifold or a trifold? Oh, it's a quadfold. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. I see you got some paracord in there.
Oh yeah, this is after I bought this year. I don't know about. I think after my first trip, I modified this. The paracord went in a few years later, but always had the flashlight. Now you'll notice,
Lance, I really appreciate it.
I do not keep the batteries in this thing.
You keep them separate in duct tape?
I keep them separate in the container. As long as they're not rubbing against anything, these things. I've had these batteries.
You can also duct tape them together.
These batteries have been sitting in here for years, just doing absolutely nothing. Now, mind you, am I going to get 4 hours out of this? I don't know. I might get 30 minutes of use, and then the batteries are going to be dead.
Here's Lance. Lance is joining us today. How you doing, sir? Here, get up here. There you are.
Hey, Colin.
Hey, how you doing, Lance? Thank you for coming, by the way, and thank you for.
I'm doing good.
The sub.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, we discussed a little bit of everything, and today's topic happens to be first aid kits, because so many people
I love
have them,
I love
and
that.
most of the time they have no freaking clue how to use them.
I have my little Leatherman Micro, but this is the scissor version.
That's actually a better version for that particular setup.
Yeah, because I can actually, if I need to, I can cut the paracord. I can cut my. This does come with its own set of shears.
Those are not really good quality shears, though.
Actually, these ones are. These
They are
sharp as hell.
A good quality pair of scissors is go to the fishing section, pay the money for the Rapala scissors.
Yep.
Yeah, those
are
decent.
Outdoor camping and fishing stuff has a lot of good medical equipment you can carry.
And there's a reason why I stuck these particular ones in there.
The tweezers. I can see them.
You know,
How much was that run,
here.
Cliff?
Huh?
How much did that run?
The kit itself?
No, the Leatherman deal you got there.
Shit, I don't know. I jacked it from an ex-roommate who didn't pay me rent.
One was 2 clear plastic bottles.
Free is always good. Minus the rent, obviously.
Yeah, I do have the little knife, and this thing. These are actually Leatherman does make their knives really sharp. Now, mind you, it is a single edge, so the edge is on one side, and it is flat grind, but it does come with a nail file scraper. Comes with a screwdriver, flathead, and then does come with, which is really funny. I find that actually comes with a bottle opener. I don't know, but it does come with the little micro screwdriver. So, oops, sorry.
I can see that. Yeah.
If you had to
can opener on it,
huh?
Does it got the can opener on it?
It has the bottle opener, not the can opener.
Oh, okay. I like my Gerber suspension for all that, but that's just me.
Yeah, Blake, those Rapala scissors will cut through denim real quick.
Yeah.
So Lance, what kind of kits do you have?
I have someone similar to that, but it's got half the stuff that you got in. I'm a full-time RVer. I'm from the RV. I'm from the RV community. I just happened to come across your channels, and I like outdoor stuff.
Well,
so
thank you.
I thought I'd come in here.
The one thing I have
but
to do,
if you want to get over 1,000 subscribers, I can get that for you Monday. Friends live on Monday night if you get your around.
Thank you, Lance. We'll let you know that I have actually hit 1,000 subscribers like 5 or 10 times. I'm already monetized. It's just the fact is that I keep on bouncing. Yeah.
Up and
but
down.
We discussed
a lot of different 40. I can get you 40 on Monday easily.
Thank you. We discussed so many different topics.
I'm part of the RV community. So. Yeah.
Like I said, your RV is awesome. I like it.
Thanks. So you took a picture. Look at it. Yeah, I'd like it too. I travel in it full time, all over the state.
You're blurry, Cliff.
I'm from Canada.
Because I had my hand really close to it. To answer Lance's question, so these 2 clear containers, this one I have matches.
Oh, matches.
I got about 30 matches in there, 40 matches maybe.
Are they the Strike Anywhere kind or just?
No, I do have. That's why I have the strikers in there. I put 2 strikers in there. The other one, I was originally going to put batteries in there, but the batteries don't fit because they're too big, and AAA's won't fit in there either. And the other one is just I don't know what this paper is. I forgot what that actually was.
So is that waterproof, that kit?
No, it is not.
No, sorry, go ahead.
Most of the items in here are because they're in plastic bags, but for most part, this is just like a day hiker kit.
Oh no!
But
wearing a
The tubes themselves are pretty much waterproof, and then that's actually stickers.
Safety pin.
Let's see. One sticker.
Don't discount safety pins, folks. They can be used for a lot of different things.
Yeah, things actually got just these ones. I need to add more to this. I never went and bought any because I'm lazy.
I actually reuse medication bottles, the waterproof ones, because once you're done with the medications, the clear ones, you can put something new in it, and it'll keep your whatever you have in there dry.
Yep.
It does come with its own set of tweezers, but I like the other ones that I added to it. They're actually in the wrong spot. They're supposed to be over here. Like I said, my flashlight does come with medical tape.
You guys want to hear something funny?
I won't.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah.
Lance has got a question. What's up, Lance?
Oh, sorry. Not a question. I bought one of these kits, and I don't know if somebody did it as a joke, but when I opened it up, it had 2 packages of condoms in it.
No,
and like, there's no way they would sell those.
That's a very complicated kit.
There's no way they put condoms in first aid kits.
It's not a joke, Lance.
No, they can't, because they can be used for multiple reasons. For carrying water, in the right situation, you can actually use them for starting fires with water in them.
Yes. Oh, a fuel.
No, not for fuel. So you put water in it, and it becomes a lens where you can focus the sun and start a fire that way.
Yeah, and also to keep your hands sterile in case you get a burn or.
Yeah, you can go over your hand and keep.
Yeah, they stretch pretty far.
Multiple uses, not just the normal one.
I thought somebody opened up the package and stuck them in there as a joke for the next person to buy it at a store.
No, like solar fire. It's like CR said. It's for like a solar fire. Yeah. You put water in it, and it becomes like a lens.
And for water containment, basically you would.
Well, I drove my RV, but I do a lot of backpacking through the hills.
Yeah. So there's multiple things.
First aid kits.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we
saying hi to people in chat. They're saying hi to me. And then I heard a lady's voice. That must be Molly that said hi to me.
Yep, that is Molly right next to you.
That would be me.
Hi, Molly. How are you? Nice to see you.
Yep. Our community is well versed in a lot of different subjects. Like Cliff is a really good gardener. He's really good. Anything about small animal trapping, you name it, he's got it.
Fishing. Fishing.
I do archery and backpacking, and that's my thing. Yeah, traditional archery. I've been doing it for over since I was 8 years old. I'm 56, so I've been doing it for most of my life. And I'm better than average. I'm not great, but I'm better than average.
Yeah. I do a lot of security in my videos of how to tell people how to keep, traveling and be, security on your vehicle and your person and all that.
Right.
Safe, like security and safety. So, yeah. Especially for the female travelers that are around, the full-time female travelers.
We have a few who do a lot of traveling. Not a lot. We have a few. I'm not sure how many go by themselves.
Have any of you guys come out to Ontario, Canada, and backpacked or hiked?
It's a little bit far for me. I'm from Iowa, in the States, so it's a little bit far.
Iowa, Canada since 85, 86.
Who's in Texas?
I'm in Texas.
Both Pest Hunter and his wife are from Texas.
I'll be coming to see you, Molly. I'll be in Texas next month. I'll be in just north of Waco the first week of February.
I'm still a day away. No, that's 3 hours away.
At a YouTubers meetup, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're doing a meetup ourselves in May here in Iowa.
Oh, whereabouts?
It's
what state?
Rock State Park in near Knoxville, Iowa, near Lake Red Rock. I forgot to put the stupid link down there. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'll be back down that month.
Put the whole
just for this purpose. Yeah. There.
Knoxville, Idaho. Now I'll be back up in Canada for
Idaho.
in June. I'll be back in Michigan.
Yeah. I'm from Newton,
Hey,
Iowa,
Lori.
and we're going to be doing a really big meetup there. We're going to do some archery. We're going to do some
Good
fishing.
night.
We're going to do some magnet fishing. We're going to do bow fishing. We're going to do a little bit of everything.
Hey, Tiny.
Yeah, fun stories.
Hey,
You fish?
huh?
Do you fish with your bow? Do you fish with your bow?
I'm learning. This is the one thing I have never done with my bow. Because the gear is hard for me to come by because I'm left-handed. Coming with a left-handed bow fishing reel is hard because it's expensive.
Oh, is it?
Huh.
Yeah, I can't hold. I got to hold a bow in my right hand. I can't use a
it's
right-handed
for
fishing reel if I have to reel
It's
with
for
my
the
left.
drone.
Oh, okay.
I just took a couple pieces.
But I'm gonna have one by the time the get together comes around, and there's a dam that's perfect for doing some bow fishing there. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Literally,
Yeah.
That's it.
Well done.
we're gonna have a big. Hopefully
We
we're
gotta
gonna
make
have
sure the fish are really still.
what? Oh, I'm good at hitting things on the run.
Colin, throw me up real quick
Okay,
on the
Oh,
share.
okay.
So I have this. Let me know when it's up.
you're up.
You're up.
Okay, so I have this kit. This is the. Let me exit off of this one real
Give me
quick.
a second. I'm gonna do this.
That is this one here, the Coghlan's Pack 2 First Aid Kit. It's basically like a pocket kit. You just that thing is fairly air and water tight because of the way that thing is designed.
Right.
But this is the stuff that comes in it usually. Now the version I have, it doesn't show it on here,
Oh,
but the version that I have actually comes with a little packet of smelling salt.
yeah. That's what comes in my my snake bite kit. That comes with a little thing of
Yeah, you
smelling
get
salt.
this. You get a good size sail needle, and I mean that thing is.
Can you make that bigger? I mean, I've got the big, but I can't go any bigger.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's better.
So it does come with a sail needle. Does come with a moleskin, whatever that is.
I used to
Gauze.
have that kit.
It does come with the couple of
Lots of
moist
Band-Aids.
towelettes and cleaning pads. I think
I recognize that
it's
kit.
got sting relief in there.
What's the bag look like?
Yeah, knuckle bandage.
What's
Huh?
the bag look like it comes in?
This.
You want to
I
hear?
had-
You want to hear the weird? You want to hear the weird? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I've had that kit. What you were saying, Lance?
You want to hear the weirdest kit? I know this guy who bought a first aid kit off the dark web. You guys know what the dark web is?
Yeah.
I'm sure. He bought a first aid kit that actually had 2 cyanide caplets in it.
Weird.
They were selling him with it because in case you were attacked by, a bear or something that you had no way out of surviving the attack or something, you could take these caplets and cyanide will kill you in 2 seconds.
Nah.
It was weird. That it
I
came
actually
with
see the
this.
kit that came with
Nuts.
the stuff for radiation poisoning. It was a Russian kit.
What would that be?
Iodine.
Iodine?
No, I had died. I think it's for ow.
Bad Jason.
What was that? I heard that.
No.
But the cyanide, that was really weird. I said, "How do you know they're real?" He spent $2,000 on this kit that had the 2 cyanide.
Yeah,
caplets
those
in
were
it.
real.
I
If you're
hope so,
spending
if you
that
spend
kind of money on a
$2,000.
first aid kit, yeah, those are most likely some
Yeah.
true legit cyanide tabs.
Yeah, potassium iodide.
That's not. That's crazy.
It's for
What's
help.
it called?
Potassium iodide.
Oh, okay. Oh, radiation kit to help you from if you get sick.
Radiation
from it.
poisoning, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, they come in a lot of
Radiation
Russian
poisoning.
kits.
I would
Most
say
kit is
charcoal
definitely-
works too,
Sorry,
but
if
that's
I'm-
basically charcoal.
Activated charcoal
got
is
really
good for
bad internet.
multiple things, not just for filtering water. You can also use it for if you eat the wrong thing and help settle your stomach, keep you from.
Yeah, it
throwing
doesn't
up.
help settle your stomach.
True.
It forces you to throw up everything in your stomach.
Activated charcoal does a lot more than just make you throw up, though.
Oh yeah, I used to use that stuff on turf all the time.
But I mean, as I was telling you earlier,
Everywhere.
these right here
Yes.
work great for wounds of multiple puncture wounds and things like that. Pads, you name it. When I was in my unit, there was a guy who used to keep a whole box of both kinds in his bag, just because you never know.
No, you really don't.
Huh.
Because one thing they
So
did.
So you're saying that? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well,
So you're saying that your channel keeps going up and down, up and over 1,000, then back down under 1,000, back over 1,000.
It goes. I mean, I got up to like 1,100,
Monday,
and I dropped back down. The bots dropped it down within a day.
Well, if you feel like getting back over 1,000, if you come to my friend's channel, it's an RV channel, and
could you
post the link? Easily get you 10 subscribers, if not more.
Post the link. If you, you can't.
The channel's called Charlie Grace Adventures. All 3 words. Charlie Grace Adventures.
I'll look it up.
Is Monday at 8:00. Yeah.
Charlie Great.
Charlie Grace Adventures. Yeah, you'll see her red hair. You can't miss her red hair.
Okay, I think I found it.
So if you guys come over on Monday, join the chat. I'll be up there in the live, and I'll shout you out. I'll shout all you guys out if you're all there.
Yeah, I'm on Wednesday night.
Tell all the people in the chat to go out and check it.
I can be home.
Are you? Let me write that down. Wednesday.
Plastic wrappers are great. Okay, yeah, good idea, Air Gunner. She was thinking about plastic wrap because for wounds and stuff to keep the dirt, debris, bugs, you name it. Though there is one thing that's actually medically proven nowadays that maggots can help wounds that are going gangrene.
Yep. Yeah, I know it's gross.
It's gross, but the thing is,
it away real quick.
Yep, it'll save your life more often than you'd think. But is it good to look at?
I'll tell you,
it smells even worse, but it works.
Yeah, I'll tell you a story about maggots. My father was a police officer, and they got a call, him and his partner, that there was a car parked in the garage with smoke coming out of it. So they opened up the garage, and there was a man in there. He ran a tube into the car to try to kill himself. And they looked in the window, and they said, "Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive. Get the ambulance here." And then when they opened up the door, he wasn't, because they thought he was moving still. He wasn't moving. He was covered in maggots eating away his body.
Yeah, that's pretty
gross. I know. It was one of the worst things my father ever saw as a police officer.
TMI.
That's a little bit graphic for usually, but we can overlook that one now because it is medically related. Now, I did bring up the topic myself, so I apologize, folks. But have you ever taken a first aid class, Lance?
Yeah. Have I? Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Several. I have to for when I was working I worked as an engineer, and I took several first aid
That's good.
classes.
My cup's on the counter in the house.
I'm glad you did, because a lot of people
3 sugars.
say, "Oh, I got this kit. I'm going to be good. I got a kit." That's all they do. They look at it. They have it.
Yeah.
They know nothing about it. Like
everybody should take first aid
stuff. He knows how to use all of it. Okay, that was
cool. You're living with somebody.
How was that?
Sorry, man. My internet's really bad here. So I'm probably talking over you sometimes because I can't hear everybody.
It's not that I'm hard of hearing, Lance. So bear with me.
Okay.
I got ringing in my ears. It doesn't go away.
Oh, tinnitus.
Yeah. Military related.
I'm sorry, dude. That's horrible to have.
Yeah. Not I can do about it. But we a lot of us are medically trained here. Surprisingly enough.
And some of us are not.
Huh?
And some of us are not.
But the thing is, you're here to learn, and that's what we are learning. I like all kinds of kits. I mean, I've gotten military kits, I've got civilian kits, cheapy Walmart kits. But then again, you take what they give you and you make it your own and make it better. Use what you got. And
I've got 3 in here.
Do you have honey, Lance? I'm asking a question.
I do have honey. Yep.
Is it organic honey? Is it local or organic?
Okay.
Organic honey.
Well, I wouldn't buy organic.
Okay.
It's not organic.
Because,
sure, I don't buy organic.
Well, just if you got it from like a farmer's market or whatever, fresh honey.
Yeah.
That is a natural antibiotic.
Yeah, fresh honey.
Yep. That is really good for wounds. of any kind.
Yeah, that's true.
So most people don't realize that. Using this as an example, a little bit of whiskey and honey is really good if you have a chest cold. Do I drink? No.
Yeah.
Would I use it for that? Probably. Bakers? What? What do you talk about sinkers now?
Ooh, it smells good.
So, Blake is saying that he eats lead sinkers, so radiation don't bother him. So that's why I said, yeah, just gonna make you sink to the bottom of the water fast when you swim.
Blake is awesome.
Okay, we got magnets. We'll find you.
Lead doesn't stick to magnets.
That's funny.
We're going to be doing some magnet fishing at our get together, so it's going to be a little bit interesting.
I want to do magnet fishing. I know that looks like fun.
Oh, it is a lot of fun. My son's got a 660-pound magnet. So I'm going to be making up some little sets. Give me a second here. I'll show you.
Here for a few moments.
Close to 800 of these. Stupid thieves.
You gonna flavor your coffee?
I'm going to be making.
Well, I'm going to let you guys go here because my internet's
making about
really
6
bad.
of these.
But if you guys want to stop by on Monday,
I got the
feel
link.
free to. Okay.
Yeah, I got her link. Tell her
Okay,
that.
great.
This, at least me anyway. I'll pop in on Monday. So thank you, Lance. I really appreciate
great, man.
being here.
It was a pleasure.
You're welcome.
Well, nice meeting you, Lance.
Take care, Lance.
Thanks.
Nice
Nice
meeting
meeting
you.
y'all. It was nice meeting all of you.
Be well. Drive safe.
Take care.
You too.
I will. Thanks.
Drive safe, man's parked.
Southern boy
Well,
prepper.
for now, I mean, he's going to be driving eventually. He's in an
We've been
RV.
here a couple times.
Hey, Southern boy, how you doing?
Hey,
Thank you for
Southern
coming.
Ripper, how's it going?
Yeah, we were discussing a little first aid kits and other things. So there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Southern Boy was on my channel when I almost hit 20 that night. On,
I remember there. I was there.
Man, I was so excited. I was like right there.
You never made it though.
No, didn't quite. If I did, I didn't notice it, but I was like watching that thing like.
I was watching it bounce up and down.
It was so close.
Yep, I'm going to be posting this here for
Posting.
people to come check out his channel. And guys, check out Lance's channel,
I already picked him up.
Boondocking with Boomer. He seemed like a nice guy. So I like that.
The cat food crisis in Louisiana.
Say
Too
what?
many squirrels to make cat food with.
Oh,
That's because I keep deep frying all the cats.
don't deep fry cats.
No, there's plenty of squirrels to get for the cats.
Okay.
Let the cats get their own squirrels.
Exactly.
Well, your
They
pet
can't.
cat
They're using secret
always
squirrels.
lives in the house.
Oh, your
Doesn't
house
hunt very well.
right?
Secret squirrels.
They will not survive.
You got the gist.
Squirrel.
I'm sorry. That squirrel did not have secrets because he was always doing this.
Hey, he was flashing people.
Exactly. That's why he wasn't.
He had
they
no
call him
secrets
secret
from anybody.
squirrel, but,
Except his face. He always had that hat down over his eyes.
Moriarty mole.
Hey, Southern Boy, you were actually there?
Eh?
I have no idea. What are you talking about?
Well, I'm looking at the title of one of his videos, Tornado Touches Down in South Louisiana. Oh, that was 21 hours ago that he posted that.
Oh, okay.
It says he's trying to get home.
He was in Florida.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Louisiana.
Not the one
No, but
that
he was at the Florida Welcome Center. So
yeah, the one that
he
was
in
just
Florida.
southeast of Houston. They classified that one as an EF2.
Oh, well, since he's been in looks like a hurricane before, I actually have a hurricane question for him. What kind of kit do you have, first aid wise, that you would keep for a hurricane?
Food,
Load
water,
anchors.
medicine, and shelter.
Well, I'm asking him. I mean, I could ask Blake. Blake's in the area.
Yeah.
If Trav and Mav was here, I could ask them. If South was here, South Florida was here, I'd ask him, or even hike with Mike. But
yeah, we might not be in Florida, but we're in Southeast Texas. We get hit with the hurricanes too.
Yeah,
A whistle.
And a whistle. Yeah.
What's the point of having a whistle in a hurricane? A hurricane is the whistle. Sounds like
when the responders are looking for you, they can hear a whistle.
Yeah, I whistle with my fingers.
Well, if your fingers aren't available.
I've used someone else's fingers. I have.
Gross.
PR is here. How you doing, brother?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Mike.
Glad you can make it. I see you finished your supper.
I figure I eat first, just in case.
We eat on our channel all the time. Don't worry about it. I mean, I've eaten my entire supper while talking to everybody just because that's what I had to do.
Southern Prepper says that he has a few trauma kits and first aid, or trauma kits for first aid.
Oh, that's good.
What's the difference between first aid and trauma kit?
Okay, first aid kit is right here, down first level, basic. Trauma is a little bit higher than that. Not a serious one, but it's like right in the middle.
First aid kit is basically small an assortment of bandages, maybe some gauze, and if
A
the kit
boo-boo
comes
kit.
with it,
Is it
medical
for
tape.
basic kit?
And then your trauma kit is for lacerations, possibly GSWs.
Yeah,
Broken bones?
sprains.
Yeah, sprains. I'd say more sprains because if you'd need a full trauma med kit for broken,
Yeah.
You know what?
and those get expensive.
That's where you need splints and things like that, like Sam splints and the like. So
Hey,
what?
you can get paint sticks at
Hey, Blake.
Lowe's for free.
Yeah, I know paint sticks work, but they're not sturdy enough for some things. You wouldn't believe what I've seen people use for splints.
Oh, see, he was a Southern boy says he was an EMT.
Hey, well, I was an EMT too. Yeah, Army medic for 12 years on top of that. So it's good to have someone who knows what they're, probably more up to date information. Hey, there's Mike. He must have been, his ears must have been burning.
Popped in just a while ago. We all said hi to him except for Colin.
I was busy yakking. What do you expect?
Yeah, true.
Small branches work.
I do
wouldn't
yak a
recommend
lot. You should know
splitting
that.
them,
PR. I'm really good at it. But
I've used a pen.
Go ahead.
I used a pen before for my finger when because I actually cut the back of my index finger, right? So I actually had to keep it straight, or else it would keep bleeding. So yeah,
Popsicle sticks
that was fun.
When that comes to that, I've seen people use popsicle sticks. I've seen people use broken pieces of golf club once, the shabs.
Yeah.
But the interesting one was not so much what they used to support it, but what they used to tie it to the actual limb that needed to be supported. They cut off the seat belts and tied the seat belts to the limb to hold the.
Well, seatbelt webbing is pretty strong.
Yeah,
it's rated from pretty high. So
yeah, they cut off a bunch of it it just went down the leg. But that was just an emergency situation.
Of course.
Buying a lot of bandages, but remember, you don't have to buy high-end bandages to be effective. Like I was saying earlier, tampons and pads and all that stuff work wonders. They're inexpensive, and they're made to hold fluids in.
I would almost say Clorox wipes too, but I think that's just too much sanitizing.
Well, no. That's the problem. There is no such thing as too much.
Too much what?
Sanitizing.
Oh.
Because depending on the surface, if you're doing any kind of wound care, hands must be sanitized. Unless you don't. If you have gloves, wear them. If you don't, sanitize.
I prefer if you guys do go ahead and put gloves in the kits, and also a face shield if possible, if there's room for it, just to keep bloodborne pathogens from getting on you.
Well, that's going to happen no matter what.
Well, I mean, keep out of your eyes, around away from your nose, your mouth. Yeah.
Can I show something?
Sure.
Yeah.
Feel free.
Let me turn on my light. See? Ooh, look.
That's a nice
glove. I know, gloves. See, Boo Boo Kit.
Oh, then yeah.
Some gauze.
At least you got the right answer. Write the name for that. It's a Boo Boo Kit. That's what we call it in the service.
Yeah. I mean, these are just spare gloves, right? You know, from stuff that I replenish, right? If I use it, you know, I replenish for that.
Yep.
The only thing my kit didn't have was actually gloves. That's what was missing.
Oh,
that's what
I keep them on. I keep them on the outside.
Actually, the gloves that you can use for like when you do dishes, you know, the rubber gloves for dishes.
Oh yeah.
Those work great, and if in the right situations, if you boil them, reusable.
That's what's missing out of my pack. Now I remember what I took out of here.
But that's going way above and beyond. I hope none of us ever have to go that far.
Yeah, a Ziploc baggie with about 8 to 10 nitrile gloves or the latex gloves.
Make sure when you get your latex gloves that they fit your hand. They do come in sizes, folks.
Oh yeah, gloves all come in sizes, even the cheap plastic skinny ones that use at restaurants.
But the thing is,
one size does not fit all.
No,
yeah, I miss my was it the Ultra ones that I used to carry.
What size of gloves do you have there, CR?
They fit me.
Well, that's a good.
They fit me. That's good enough for me.
With the powder or without?
No powder.
I can't remember. I think
mine are both powder and latex free.
I know these are latex free. My buddy hooks me up with a whole bunch of gloves.
We don't need to be advertising that fact. Shh. We don't want to get you in trouble.
Yes,
I could probably go with mediums on these ones, but
oh my God, you reminded me of something from Firefly. No.
Willy Wonka.
Two hands are blue.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka.
These ain't your short little gloves either. These things roll down quite a ways.
But those are really good for. I mean, when you have to do anything with bodily fluids, yeah, gloves are necessary. But basic stuff. Learn how to do the burn kit. Learn the burn stuff. Know how to do the basic closure of wounds. Tourniquets, like I said, are last resort. CPR.
Yeah, hopefully you don't need
last resort.
Just remember, folks, 2 fingers is all you need.
Yeah.
And KY.
The second opinion.
Say what, Jason?
The second opinion.
Yeah. If you need a third opinion, I mean, I'm already wearing the gloves, so.
Moo.
And these are thick ones too. These are like mechanics gloves. That's the brand. That's Truck and Tough, and these are there's the thing.
The Hardy. Okay, I've never heard of those, but I need to get some of those.
These are Harbor Freight.
Yeah, okay. A lot at Harbor Freight.
But
I gotta try them on in order to make sure they fit.
That's what I was going to show you. There we go.
7 mil, yeah.
Those are good sturdy gloves.
Thick. Like I said, these are like mechanics gloves for like working on.
I miss my nitrile gloves. Not the nitrile gloves, but the Ultra ones. That's what I used to use.
Okay.
Because they were also chemical resistant.
Well, we're not going in that far. That's a little bit more than we're talking about.
$80 a box.
So where do you get most of your supplies from, CR?
Let's see, right?
Well, actually, my friend's been hooking me up. He's been very nice. Yeah. So sometimes, yeah.
Well, just as long as you know how to use what you got.
Well, I mean, the ABC, beyond the ABCs, right?
Right.
You know, bleeding, right? You know, I know pressure. Okay, maybe hold it above the heart if you can, right? You know, I felt my hand above my face before. I had to.
That's one glove.
What?
That's one.
Oh, Cliffy, do it again.
I'd have to put that thing back on.
Just do it again.
You guys saw how far I was. I had that thing stretched like almost 2 feet.
That reminded me of a scene from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
But yeah, I mean, these are some fairly long gloves. I mean,
actually, those seem like how much did the box run?
Shit, like $15.
That's not bad. How many?
50.
That's pretty good. They're discussing
When I bought
the
that box, it
touchdown
was
of a
$8.
tornado down in Florida. I hope no one was injured.
Ooh.
I'm glad you were safe there,
Hand turkey.
other boy. Wait, look, we got balloons for the archery shoot now.
You get the tabs now.
Right? This one's actually got a hole in it somewhere. I can still feel it leaking. It's getting smaller, but it's because I didn't tie it all the way. But also, if you have
Operator
these
error.
rubber gloves, folks, an emergency water container.
Yep.
Just poke a hole in the bottom of that thing, and you can just sit there and just slowly drink it.
If it's
Utterly
pure.
satisfying.
If it's pure. If it's not pure, don't do it. Purify it first.
Feed 5 calves at the same time.
Yeah, you can feed 5 cows at the same time.
Fill it up with beer. You can drink. 5 people can drink out of the same thing. Or
like
whiskey.
There you go. Whiskey sifter.
I'm sure you've heard about. We're doing a get together in May. CR. Have you heard that yet?
Yeah. Yes, but too bad I don't have my passport.
I understand. If you can make it, great. If you can, we all understand. We're gonna, it's gonna be interesting. Most of us on the panel are going to be getting on, except for you, are going to be there so far. So it's going to be interesting.
Crazy, Deb.
Yeah, he's coming all the way from. Cliff is coming from Albuquerque. He's coming all the way from Texas with Mrs. Pessender.
Surprisingly, me and Jason have roughly the same driving time, which is really funny considering he's actually closer than I am.
Well, that's
his state is bigger.
Yeah, we got windy roads. We don't have like the straight shot freeways.
Yeah, we won't have. We'll be traveling highways, not interstates.
Yeah.
I've got I'm taking 25 up to it'll be about Pueblo, Colorado, and then I'm darting straight to the right.
That's where I had my accident in Pueblo.
70 or are you taking 80?
I'm taking, it's basically going to be 25 up to like the bottom corner of Colorado, so like the Pueblo area, and then I should be darting across. So
That's probably 80.
So I think it's 85, East 85 or E85 or something like that.
It's probably Interstate 80. I'm glad everybody is okay who had to deal with the tornadoes.
Yeah.
Because I'm just marking it when I do my GPS cords. I just put it in as Des Moines. So whatever.
It's not Des Moines, technically. It's South Des Moines.
It's going to be in the same direction either way. It might be a 30-minute difference.
Right.
Hey, Colan, can I mention something?
Sure.
No.
Go ahead.
Well, because I didn't want to write like 9 paragraphs in the comment section.
Yeah, go ahead.
But
you're on the panel. You can talk.
all right. Well, has anyone actually came across the scene? Like maybe not quite first responder or like first one on scene, but like maybe there's other people or whatever, right? Let's say a car accident, right? I guess something like that.
You are.
Yeah.
I was an ambulance driver, and yeah.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Public Works.
Okay. Well, see, I came across the scene one time, right? And there was a lot of people, right? And I've mentioned this story before. And basically, the person who got hurt, it was a car accident, right?
Right.
They were just walking around. I'm like, as far as I know, you might not want to walk around if you're injured. Well, you think about like seatbelts compressing, you're hitting the dashboard or something real hard, internal bleeding, right? Because if you're like, I asked this person, I'm like, how are you? She's like, I think I broke a rib. I'm like, you shouldn't be walking around.
No, you should be sitting down, doing nothing but sitting there until you're seen by the proper person.
Yeah.
My scene was a little different than that. It was a drunk driver setup. She had hit a car with kids.
Oh.
The kids were bloody, but they were the superficial bloody ones that look really bad when they're not.
Yeah.
But they're kids. She had not a scratch on her. And she just kept on saying, I was just trying to get home.
Yeah.
Over and over again. That was the last time I went on a call, and I quit being an EMT after that. Because when I was in the service, treating soldiers, no issues. They volunteered for that crap. Little kids didn't. And that was enough for me.
I've been in a scene similar to that.
What, the drunk driver or the other one?
Well, wouldn't say drunk, but yeah, when we were younger, we were going up to, and I mean younger, I was like, I think like 13, 14, might have been 15, I don't know, I don't remember.
In your teens.
Somewhere in there, might have been, yeah, like earlier, mid-teens, I don't remember the exact time frame, but we were going up to the CTD in Denver, and we were making a left-hand turn on a 2-lane road. And this guy, behind, like 3 or 4 cars behind us, decided to gun it on the opposite direction lane, and hit the front driver's side of the van that we were in. This guy could not have been driving in the first place because he was wearing a neck brace.
Oh.
And had not but a year before, or a couple months before, I think 6 or 8 months, already been in a car accident and had neck and spine injury.
Night, Air Gunner. Thank you for coming.
Later, Air Gunner.
Hey, can I add to?
I hit my cripple.
Can I add something real quick?
Sure.
Well, something like adrenaline, when it's like right after an accident, it can mask pain too, right?
All right. Yeah. Well, I've been trained that. Yeah, they talk about that a lot.
Yeah, because when I came into the scene, I think that's what happened, because everyone's hysterical, yelling, angry.
It's more shock than anything else, though.
Well, that too, right? That's why I told this person, maybe you should sit down and, her husband or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Yeah, we had a slip and slide right outside our house. She went into a slide and hit a tow truck head on.
Ooh. Was she okay?
No, she was not okay. You could see bones. Ooh. And she got out of that car and fell to the ground. And all she was crying about was get my baby out of the back.
Sometimes
and the baby was fine.
Your own pain, worrying about your children.
The baby was fine. And I sat there and held the baby until paramedics got there. She was pretty bad.
Did she make it, though?
Yes.
That's all.
No, that's good.
Thank you. I've actually seen some good things medical wise, and I've seen some bad things medical wise. And
we had volunteer fire department stopping. Here, everybody stops.
Yeah, that's cool. I actually had one call when I was in the service, which was really freaking cool. I mentioned this to a few of you who might know it. I've heard the story before. Is that when I was stationed in going to Fort Riley, Kansas, we got to transport preemies from the hospital to the Air Force Nightingale plane. They were going home. So little preemie babies are going home, which is freaking awesome. And that hospital plane, oh my gosh.
Now,
I would love to fly with them just once on that plane, because that would have been the most awesome job, but never got a chance to.
I don't think that would have been an awesome job at all, hearing all them kids screaming.
No. Most of them were just basically sleeping for the most part.
Yeah.
They were small still. They were healthy enough to get out of the preemie ward, but they were being shipped home to their families.
Yeah, but still, I mean, toddlers. The reason why people
hate not toddlers
on airplanes is because newborns. They're still gonna be screaming because of the air pressure. They're so sensitive to the air pressure.
Oh, not this plane.
Not in a hospital plane. No,
it's
what are they, vacuum sealed?
They're pressurized. This one is like it is a hospital environment that flies.
Specially designed.
Yep. It's called a flying hospital for a reason.
Yeah. Now, one of the most unusual traffic accidents I've had to attend to, believe it or not, when I was with the city, was my wife.
What'd you do?
Mm-hmm.
A lady turned left in front of her.
Oh.
My wife was driving the Yukon, and she pulled right out in front of her with a Sunfire. She killed that car.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Pontiac Sunfire goes poof.
Now the funny thing is, when all of Public Works were driving by, and the trash truck drivers, Public Works, mechanics,
Police department.
fire department are all stopping to help my wife. All of a sudden, she screams, "Oh, I'm pregnant!"
Not me.
Not my wife, the lady.
Not after that car accident, she wasn't.
They stopped her on the gurney and gave her her ticket anyway.
Yep.
She turned from the right-hand lane, didn't she?
She crossed.
She crossed the double to get into a QT gas station parking lot in front of my Yukon.
She didn't make it.
No.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm glad hopefully she's okay.
Oh,
Because that's not good for anybody.
No, but it wasn't my fault.
No.
So what's your favorite med kit item? Everybody has a different one. I want to hear what you guys think.
Morphine.
Molly.
Morphine is not allowed. I don't have the certification for morphine.
I just found one of my other kits.
Now, Motrin, I could probably do, but not morphine. No.
I just found one of my other ones just sitting right there on top
Actually,
of my
mine, it's going to be simple. It's going to be triple antibiotic ointment. That's it for me.
Mine's duct tape.
Duct tape's a good one. And or Gorilla Tape, whatever you use Gorilla Tape technically.
I have both. Just depends on what I have on me at the time.
Well, the thing is, when it comes to skin contact, though, Cliff, I'd rather use regular duct tape over Gorilla Tape.
Yeah, Gorilla Tape's got way more adhesive on it.
Oh, that's the reason why, especially when you have to remove it.
Well, there's gaffer tape,
with you.
Isn't there?
Some people are very hairy and don't appreciate the tape.
Yes.
Yeah, technically, this is what you would consider gaffer tape or what they call medics tape.
I don't like that stuff. It sucks.
It works if you go all the way around, but the problem is it peels really quickly.
Yeah.
But I just found my actual trauma kit. So it comes with this skinny little roll of tape, which is probably got about.
Give me a second. Let me do this.
Comes with 2 sealed gloves.
Okay.
Cool.
Here's the kit, so you can.
Is it waterproof or resistant?
No, this is just nylon, your standard, whatever. It does have it is. I know it's hard to see because of the lighting, but it is because
I can see the Molly.
But it
is. Yeah, I can notice it.
Molly capable.
And Molly's also at the top of the screen too.
Yes.
It is Molly compatible.
I have looks like my standard, and these are all sealed, not vacuum sealed, but they're still sealed in containers. There's a little breather hole at the bottom, but I mean, the items themselves, it looks like I've got antibiotics, a couple of pills, some hand wipes, might have some burn stuff in there as well. Although I do actually have a specified burn kit somewhere in my box pile over there.
I have a major burn kit downstairs, left over from when Jenny got burned a few years ago.
Here's all your pills and tablets, so you'll have your ibuprofens, all that stuff. Might have a moist towelette.
Do you have any stuff for sinus medicine?
Absolutely.
Or that's a good one.
Yeah,
I'd rather have that book
one
over the little pamphlet you had in the last one.
Yeah, no, this is this book is similar to the one that I have in here. This one I think this one goes into a little bit more detail, but yeah, it shows you how to tell pulse. Speaking of testing your pulse, never use your thumb, people. Don't ever use your thumb.
Yeah, because you have a minor pulse in your thumb. And just
you've got one of your major lines goes through there, and it comes up and goes around, and it goes through the rest. So that's why you always see people use either these 2 fingers, or sometimes they'll use these ones depending on how they do it.
Yeah.
2 spots are usually the usual spot down under here,
and then
the wrist.
Spot you can
there's another one.
It's on the foot.
No, there's another.
Yeah, the wrist.
That's the distal one, but
you mean the wrist, right?
Yeah, you can do the wrist as well. You can get that one, but there's one on the boot as well.
Femoral.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you can do the femoral artery.
That's the one. I hate to say that's in your groin area, folks.
Yeah, if you don't like being touched.
Yeah, but that's another one. That's another major place to check.
My need those gloves.
I got actual what the heck are these? There we go. Right backwards.
Adaptex dressing. That's good.
I got 2 of them in there, 4x4 squares.
That's good. That's a decent kit.
Does come with quick clot.
Quick clot
Nice.
is always good to have.
Yeah, I've said this was I got this in a kit. I don't remember where I got this from. But this thing is a pretty extensive, and I would say, in my opinion,
Well, we might go on a later date to go through that more extensively, Cliff.
Yeah. Oh, is that
Ace bandage?
The sticky bandage.
Yeah, it's one of those sticky adhesive bandages. Does come with the little micro tweezers. I have gauze pads galore.
I got tons of those.
That
Is that the non-stick kind or the regular kind?
Non-stick. No, these are gonna. Well, they're non-stick, non-adhesive. So that's what the sticky tape bandage is for.
Okay.
Got smaller ones. Got 3 different sizes of those. This is going to be weird. I don't know if you guys are going to see it, but this thing actually has little cutouts for the moleskin.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
How old is your kit?
This kit I've only had it for about a year or 2.
Okay,
maybe
keep an
3.
eye on the medications and stuff. They can expire.
They expire this year, actually, according to the bag.
Okay.
Well, these ones expired last year, technically, but I mean, they're in sealed containers, so I mean, they can't be that.
They do lose their effectiveness after a certain point.
Potency, right?
Yeah, the potency goes down.
Well, just remember, if one works, 2 is better.
Exactly. And then I got the little 2 butterfly closures.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those myself.
This actually needs a couple of more of these. I might have to go buy a box of them and stick them in there. But yeah, all in all, for that little med kit right there, that's actually fairly decent.
That's a lot of stuff.
That is a nice little kit. Does it have any knives or blades or anything?
It does not, but if I have this on me, I am the knife and the blade because I always have that stuff with me.
That's true.
100% all of the time. I always have it. I have like 3 or 4 knives.
Any ice packs?
No, which is really surprising.
I figured you at least have at least one of those.
Oh, that pack might be too soft for the ice packs.
Not necessarily.
Well, all you have to do is pop it, and they'll start.
Well, then it'll pop.
This thing is pretty stuffed as it is.
Right. Oh. This is something I'm going to show you that actually is something you should keep in your kit. This one here is your electrolyte powder.
Oh, okay.
Like that's the kit right there, Colin. That thing is, you can see it's pretty much busting at the seams.
And I see the molly webbing on the back too. That's really nice. I would carry that kit. I would carry that. I would add a few things, but I would still carry that.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's what I would add a few things myself as well, just to make it more substantial and beefier. But I mean, I really don't have much room to add anything too much more into this.
Just a quick bit of information. Okay, I can't tell you the exact numbers, but there is a way to tell a person's blood pressure by what their pulse is. If you can feel a pulse in a certain area, like say down by your foot, it can tell you what your blood pressure is. I mean, give me a second. I'll look it up and give you the exact information because I don't want to give you false information on this one.
What you got? Oh,
yeah. Anybody that's at home should have one of these in their home kit.
What is that?
This is a blood pressure monitor.
Oh, okay.
Your wrist. This one is not working anymore. I have to actually get a new one. But just to show you folks, put it on your left wrist here. And you just strap it on, and then you push start.
Oh, okay. Actually, I think I got one of those. It's
not
quite
$40 at Walmart.
Oh, this is
blood pressure.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, easy, simple. It's just one AA battery.
Okay, that's cool.
That's interesting. I didn't know they made portable ones like that now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we got phones, right? So they could do this too.
They just don't make them for the neck anymore.
Yeah, I wanted to share that one with everybody. Like I said, it's just nice to have. always check your blood pressures, especially as we're getting older.
Well, can I just add something? See, another thing, a simple thermometer, right? For checking your temperature, especially a fever, whatever, right?
Okay.
Just do the old wives thing. Just forehead right there, and but the problem is there's always a temperature difference between whoever's touching you and whoever's being touched, because for majority of the reason most
and the ambient temperature
men
where you're located
run hot.
Yeah, I mean, I have one that's a mercury-based one, and I have a digital one.
Those are hard to find nowadays, like the old school
Mercury ones? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually get the ones for your fish tanks.
Yeah, those ones work too. Yeah, I suppose.
Those are actually accurate.
I've got the digital ones that just require the 2 AA batteries.
Okay.
It works. Oh, sorry, it takes 4 AA batteries. But yeah, it's downstairs right now.
The ones that they sell at the blue box store and the red box store, the DeWalt laser thermometers. Jason knows which ones I'm talking about. They look like little radar guns. Take a 9-volt battery.
Actually, I got the ones that have the Ideal in my department.
Okay. Well, that's actually
work, but they're not accurate.
Yeah.
Especially
actually,
on
the electrician's ones are accurate, plus or minus 2.
Okay.
4 feet.
I guess the easiest way to do it is just to stick it right, just like aim it right down the throat. Because I've done it on my forehead and it always reads off like oddly for me. It always reads either 87 degrees or like 98, which is weird.
But it all depends on the ambient temperature.
That's true.
And the humidity. That all is a factor. If you're sweating and you're in a dry environment, you're cooling your body.
Yeah, like I said, I've taken my temperature before, and that thing, like even in the middle of like, not even when I'm like busting my butt, sweating my butt off,
right.
I can take my temperature, and that thing will say 87 degrees. I'm looking at it, I'm like, why does it say I'm 87 degrees? Technically, I'd be dead right now, but technically not.
Another thing I would like to throw in for the first aid is everybody, please take a the heat course, a heat stress course. Please take one.
Heat exhaustion.
Water.
Yeah. Not just water CR.
Oh, well, and the electrolytes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, knowing the signs of heat stress.
Because too much of either one is bad for you.
It's all about balance. Getting shade and all that.
Without the electrolyte replacement, you could still go down due to lack of minerals in your blood.
Oh, I've
like salt.
Almost a couple times.
Yeah. So the little electrolyte powders, these are like a little box of 12. You can get them really cheap at Walmart.
Problem is, I can't have them.
Why not?
Because the artificial sugars.
Oh, that's right. Because these are the sugar-free ones.
Mm-hmm. They give me a migraine.
Oh, there's always honey.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is that you need the electrolytes still. Doesn't matter. Well, actually, a water mixture from the SCA, I remember hearing something. I don't know the portions. Water, honey, and a little bit of vinegar.
Man, just throw a packet of salt in a cup of water and drink that.
Yeah.
It won't give you all the stuff you need. You need potassium.
No, but it'll help rehydrate you a little faster.
Right. Or Gatorade if you can handle Gatorade.
So what's the difference between heat exhaustion and heat stroke?
Heat
stroke is like you're almost going to kill you. Heat cramps is the easiest, smallest one when you get cramps.
Heat exhaustion is the first part.
But heat exhaustion, you're down, but not out.
At the point you start getting chills and you stop sweating, it's too late.
Oh,
you call 911.
But remember, just because you have water, it may not help you in this particular case if you're dehydrating, or if you're not replacing the electrolytes in your blood.
Yeah, and do not get into a freezing cold vehicle. Just get in front of a fan.
No.
Because you end up getting the prickly heat, and it'll send you even faster.
Oh, yeah.
No, it'll send you, like when you have the flu, when you start fluctuating between hot and cold, you'll just make yourself way more miserable doing that. And once you get to that cold stage where you feel like you're just constantly sitting in a tub of ice, it'll take hours till your body says, I think we're warm enough.
Right. Also, if you are dehydrated and you happen to come upon water when you are low, do not chug your water. Sip it.
Yep. 4 ounces.
It may be tough to do, but you won't metabolize the water when you're dehydrated as well as if you slow down and sipped it.
Yeah, you'll end up making yourself sick and regurgitate most of the water you just drank.
And you lose more water than you gain.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. But that's most of the tips and tricks that I know right now. There's probably more that I haven't even touched on yet. Well, but I will let you know. I've got 9 more minutes, folks.
Yeah, in the summertime, I would go through a gallon plus of water a day.
Oh,
easy.
Especially in the Arizona sun.
I go through at least 2 of these at work a day.
Nice. I don't drink water at work because I'm not usually like dying of thirst out there. I'll drink water. I mean, I take my water bottle, but when I'm out in the yard, I'll drink like 4 or 5 of these just when I'm doing yard work.
That's what I usually carry. Jenny's got this Circle water bottle. It filters with flavor.
Nice.
About $25 from Walmart. Plus, you get 2 free filters.
And also, the water that you drink will not be in your system for almost 8 hours. It takes that long to rehydrate your body.
That's why when you if you're dehydrated already, you sip your water.
Yes.
It'll metabolize faster when you're sipping it than you're chugging it. But that's a whole different topic on heat exhaustion and heat injuries.
Well, it's still part of first aid.
Oh yeah, but that's a different area of first aid.
Yeah,
and it's big enough to be on its own. Just like burns and a breakage of bones and several other topics like that.
You can surprisingly, you can actually compare dehydration and water rehydration to rain cycles. If you're in an area that is really dry and it rains really slowly or steadily throughout the day, your grass, yard, and dirt will have a better chance of absorbing that water, opposed to a like massive downpour where that water goes so quickly that the ground doesn't absorb it and it floats on the water.
Runs off. Yeah, it just runs off.
Yeah, that's because it traps the air underneath the water and sheds it.
Yep. Same thing with dehydration. When you're dehydrated, like Colin said, drink slow. Don't chug it.
And bananas are your friend.
Not my friend.
No, because it'll help reduce cramps, leg cramps, and stuff like that.
The potassium, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or I would say, actually, I'm going to show you guys something you think you might get a kick out of.
Yes, Deb. That happens a lot.
What?
People in the marathons will down a bunch of water in 15 minutes. Yep, they're in the ER.
Yeah. Ooh. It'll cause it'll cause reverse. It'll still cause muscle cramps. The problem is it.
Mike Robinson. I don't know who this is.
Don't know who he is either, but let's leave him in here and see what happens. How's it going, Mike Robinson? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Hello.
Okay, here's something I'm going to show you that Jenny made the other day. That is going to basically give you all the potassium you need and taste really good, but dense as all get out because she made.
Ooh, finally a new one.
Banana muffins.
Ooh.
No nuts.
They have this thing. Oh. Banana muffins.
Finally.
This thing is really good.
No, Colin's friend, Mike Robinson.
Okay.
Yep. Bruno, guys. It's Bruno.
Bruno.
Oh, that's Mike's actual. Okay. Why didn't he? What? That's odd that he didn't come up under his channel name.
He usually comes in under Bruno, but last night he was under his mom's. Tonight he's under his own name. Jenny used about a whole about 8 bananas for this banana bread.
Yeah.
I got you, Mike.
For your body is a different subject. You can go all day on that too.
Mm-hmm. Cantaloupe is good too.
I can't eat bananas, but I have no problems eating banana bread, which is weird. The fact that I know there's like bananas in it, it just doesn't taste like bananas.
Oh, this tastes like bananas. This will actually
A Google hostage.
leave you with banana breath. That's much
Google
bananas.
won't let him log in, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't know about the potassium with the blood pressure. Like, that's good to know.
Also, if you're on blood thinners, that's another big factor.
Oh yeah.
Because that'll throw your pulse, your BPA off as well.
Jason was told no bananas on his diet.
Yeah.
So no banana bread for you.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Here in about.
I hope you're going to eat some of the meatloaf that Jenny's bringing.
Woo, tired. Damn it. Because we're all too far away.
Okay, folks. I got 4 minutes. Just to let you know. Because Jenny just went to bed. So.
No, we didn't. Somebody's not here tonight, which is really unfortunate.
Yeah, Amanda.
Amanda.
Mandy has her nephews.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That's why.
She's got family. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
I forgot she had mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah, she's got her nephews.
So beets. I've never been a fan of beets, Blake.
Me neither.
Oh, they're great when you slice them up, julienne, and give them a little bit of a.
I do know you can make
good.
sugar from them. That's all I know. Beet sugar is supposed to be a thing.
Yeah, beet sugar.
Slightly
real high in carbohydrates.
So, CR, what any other additions to the topics that we've been talking about?
Well, like I said, if you can hold your cut or whatever above your head, above the heart, right?
Right.
Just flow.
Elevate.
I've done that before. Yeah,
elevation is the key.
I mean, I've done that to my finger that I had to hold straight for 3 days. It was on top of my head for the next hour.
Oh,
people were like, "What are you doing?" Well,
was it bleeding that bad?
Well, because it's on the back of my index finger, so I can't make a fist, right, or else it rips it open. So I have to keep my fingers straight.
And I said, I got an idea.
Yeah, right. I'll just hold my hand on top of my head for an hour.
It works for swelling too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike wasn't. Hey, there's Tasha.
What do you mean by mixing fox and coyote?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, you can mix the fur if you want. It's all on what you want for design.
We're definitely not going to be worried about coyote.
No, they will not cross species. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's more what he was asking, if they can.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Breed.
No, the coyotes will get rid of the foxes.
Oh, CR, did I show you this yet? Have you seen this?
Ooh.
I found this.
I know what that is.
Tasha.
What, you found that? I can't believe you found a Pathfinder cup.
Look, Goodwill.
I know.
No, he's asking urine, Jason.
That's
what?
Cool.
If you can mix the urine.
Oh,
you can mix any urine.
To keep other pests from coming into the garden. Yes, you're fine. Big cats actually work better.
We don't have a lot of big cats here. We have one.
Yeah.
One.
We got several here.
But we got some cougars.
Yeah, but I
might have some bobcats, but I doubt it.
Yeah,
I haven't seen any.
Using the word cougar. But yeah, no. But like I said, I'm not going to follow around a big cat with a jug.
No way.
Go cat milking.
Yeah, you go ahead and milk that cat. I'm not going to do it.
No, you can actually go on to the trapping websites and you can actually buy that stuff. You can get bobcat.
Okay, folks, it is now 10 o'clock.
You can get fox. You can get all kinds.
It's now 10 o'clock, folks, and it's time for me to
say goodnight to everybody.
Yep. I've got to go tuck my wife in, and I got to put my foot up for at least an hour because of my swelling of my leg. So I'm going to say goodnight. Love you guys.
Thanks for having us on.
Thank you, CR, for coming up. I really appreciate it. It's totally awesome to have you up here. You're welcome anytime. So we're not sure what our next topic will be. No clue. We'll figure it out. But the first Tuesday of every month, we do a game night. Just to let you know. We did bingo at the beginning of the month. So that was fun. So I say goodnight to Tasha, goodnight to Mike, goodnight to other Mike. Man, we have so many people in here.
Mike.
And Blake,
Five
and
Mikes
Deb, and Jeff, and Molly, and Jason, and CR, and
Cliff,
and Lance was in here.
From over the
Cliff.
What?
Don't forget Rob from across the pond.
I haven't got that far yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm scrolling up.
It takes a while to get across the pond, Jason.
And Eric, I was saying goodnight to Air Gunner, who was here. Lori, like I said. Keep on going up. I'm scrolling up. They're Boomer, otherwise known as Lance. And I'm still going up. Oh, we had, what was his name? Backcountry Tripper. He was in here for a bit. And Rob on the road, which is, those guys are really cool, all of them. I want to thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Who knows what the topic will be next week, but tomorrow, the next live we have of our friends here on the panel. I'm not sure about you, CR, when you go live, but Cliff will be going live on Saturday.
Yes.
And I go out on Wednesday nights.
Yep. Except for last night. I covered for him from last night.
Thank you.
But that's the only reason I was on 3 days in a row. But we will see you everybody on Saturday, hopefully. Be well, be safe. I'm going to be going out to the site for the get-together this Saturday. I'm trying to get some video of the site. I'm also if I can get into it, I'll make a run over to the archery range as well, since it's in the same area.
Yeah.
If there's anything you guys want to know about it beforehand, shoot me a message on Instagram, and I will let you know what I can do.
Yeah,
cool.
Please.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and also,
all right.
Yeah, like I said, get outside, folks. Have a blast, and don't forget, grow it, harvest it, catch it, clean it, cook it, and eat it, and then we all have a potluck.
Sharon, definitely got Sharon.
Take care, everyone.
Yes, you are.
And
Yes,
get
Saturday.
outside and enjoy
Take care, everyone.
Be well.
Later, CR.
Thank you for coming.
Good night, all.
Good night,
I'm
all.
going to be out of here in 5.
Mike wants to know when Saturday.
I don't know when Saturday. So sometime during the day, we're going to go grab some breakfast, then go hit the road, go out to the thing, then go to lunch, probably over in either Pella or Knoxville. We don't know. I'm going to take my camera out, my GoPro, and just videotape the whole thing and see what it looks like. I have never been to Elk Rock, so I'm going to find out. And I'll hopefully try to find out the campsites that we're planning on to take a look at, see what it looks like. That way we have firsthand knowledge of what we're going into.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my big thing.
Sweet.
Be well, Deb. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. So that's all I can tell you, Mike. I have no clue Saturday. But I'm going to be out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good night, everybody.
Orangutan.
Later.